Assalamualaikum, konnichiwa. This is Zahra. Welcome to my channel. This is a new series, my answers to not so frequently asked questions, where I talk randomly about selected topic related to Muslim in Japan, reverts, or my life. Here's today's question. What do Muslim in Japan eat? I love food. I love cooking. I love eating out, so I'm excited to talk about this with you. But let me say this, just like the half glass empty or the half glass full situation, you'd feel happier when you see the positive side, right? And Japan is not yet familiar with halal food concept. Even vegetarian and vegan food are still rare, and it's easy to see the negative side. Like, why do they use meat extract and emulsifier and alcohol in most of the things, etc. But Allah is merciful. There are ways for Muslim people to live comfortably in Japan too. So let's see the bright side today. I will talk about 3 things. 1. Seasoning, condiment, which is the key to enjoy cooking without stress. 2. Grocery shopping. 3. Restaurants. Seasoning, condiments. This is almost the first thing I worked on myself when I wanted to eat halal. Avoiding visible things like meat is easier, but the seasoning condiments are always hidden and hard to know what really we are eating unless we check them ourselves. Actually, when I was living with my family, I tried to substitute those seasoning condiments at home to the ones seemed okay for Muslim. For Japanese people, essential items or common items would be soy sauce, miso, vinegar, noodle soup base, ketchup, mayonnaise, Japanese brown sauce, tobanjan, salad dressing, wasabi, etc. It requires lots of reading, but the ones without alcohol or emulsifier exist, alhamdulillah. Just be aware that alcohol could be written in the form of alcohol, sake, shuse, mirin, mirin. If you don't understand Japanese, it could be hard to know, but ask any Muslim around you and they would be able to tell you which items they use. See, for example, this miso doesn't have alcohol. I got it here in Canada, so the original description in Japanese is hidden beneath the sticker, so I can't show you. But you know the joy of the moment when we find something we can take home. So enjoy the treasure hunting, and once you get whatever you use at home, your cooking life will be much easier. Grocery shopping. There are 4 types of places you can go for grocery shopping, I believe. A. Ordinary supermarkets. B. Wholesale grocery stores. C. Import grocery stores. D. Halal shops. Supermarkets are everywhere, like Aeon, Seiyu, or local brands. I miss going there so much, by the way. I was planning to visit Japan this spring, but because of this COVID-19, the flight was cancelled and I couldn't go. Anyway, it's such an exciting place, at least for me. Just make sure to read all the items before buying. In my case, I avoided these words or letters. B. Wholesale grocery stores are convenient too. Gyomu Supa is the most popular one, I think. For some reason, they have more halal items than other supermarkets. I used to buy halal chicken and beef from this shop. They display halal logo on the halal items, so look for it. You might find frozen food, instant noodles, curry, soup stocks, snack and sweets you can eat without worrying. You might find interesting and tasty and halal food in import grocery stores like Kaldi too. My favorite were Thai curry paste like green curry and red curry. Halal shops. There are halal shops where you can buy meat, spices, beans, and fruits. Google it if you see any shops in your area. If not, I've heard some shops have online services too, alhamdulillah. Now, restaurants. Who doesn't like eating out sometimes? Well, you might have heard it's not easy to find places to eat out in Japan. Since there are less immigrants as compared to those places like Europe, America, or Canada, there are fewer halal restaurants. That's true. Also, vegetarian, vegan food is not yet common that much. Plus, both sake and mirin, which contain alcohol, are commonly used for Japanese food. These factors make the situation challenging. But it doesn't mean you have to give up on eating out. Here is what I used to do when I was in Japan. Exchange information with Muslim friends. When you come across useful info, share it with your friends and help each other. Get familiar with the menu of chain restaurants. For example, Saizeriya, Gasto, Capricciosa, which you would find anywhere, have food that we can eat. Knowing these options would lower a hurdle to go out. Italian restaurants. Not only Saizeriya and Capricciosa I mentioned, there are plenty of Italian restaurants, and they help me a lot when I went out with friends or family because they normally have seafood option. Halal restaurants or vegan restaurants. The bigger city you go, the more you would see these options. I lived in the north area in Japan, so whenever I visited Tokyo, I was so excited to explore halal restaurants there. I miss halal ramen and Uyghur restaurants in Tokyo. Ask servers. You can always ask what ingredients they use. Just one thing, when you ask them, is there any meat in it? They might only think of pieces of meat, but they might not consider ham or bacon as meat. I have seen this twice. My Muslim friends asked the same questions in different restaurants, and one got salad with bacon chips on top, and another got cream pasta with bacon. So be aware of it. Maybe you can kindly specify like no ham or bacon too. Okay, that brings me to the end of this episode. We eat every day, so let's eat healthy and halal and take care of our body, inshallah. Thanks for watching. See you in the different videos soon, inshallah. ありがとうございました。Assalamu alaikum.